Hello. I just wanted to do a quick overview demo video of the software allowance for sound that I've built for you if you're interested. So let's have a wee look. Over here you can see the zip that you would have downloaded, so just double click the zip, it'll unpack and give you this application, launch the application, and this is where we are. So let's do a quick overview. You've got 4 oscillators and they're basically read through repeatedly. You've then got a shaper down here, which is kind of like a spectral shift. You've got the rise time it takes, the scale of how many times it will read through it, and then the trigger speed, which is related to the metronome. You've also got a one-off fire button here, and these two are mapped using the keyboard shortcuts spacebar or T for trigger. Then we've got some presets down here, which I'll go through in a sec. Sound card settings, which you can access by clicking this button or hitting escape. So you can change whatever sound card you're dealing with. And then record. So if we hit R, we should get a window that says, where do you want to save? Alarms, test, and that's now recording. So we can fire off some stuff, hit R again, stop recording, and this should have recorded. There we go. So that's your basic workflow. Then we've got main out. Main out is before record level, and you can attenuate that. And there's also a switchable filter EQ, which is before the main out, so you can shape. High pass is probably the most useful, really, but you know, do what you want. And then these two will meter post EQ. So how I would use it is probably load one of the presets in the middle, happy blips, beep beep, and then record that. But you can immediately change the oscillators and the timbre quality. So that's the same preset, but just changing that. It's completely different, right? And we could always double that. Sounds more like a 80s telephone. So that's what I'd probably do, is load a few of these. Boop beep, affirmative. And then change the oscillators. Beep beep. Activate. Error code funny. So that's reading through 74 times. We can make that really short. And of course we could do the absolute opposite. So even though we've only loaded one, we can change that, play around with these two most probably, and you get a whole slew of sounds out. Wrong. Wrong. Pixar reference there. Change that to 0.1 and all sorts of things will happen. So I think it's reasonably flexible. I think it's reasonably useful. It comes out of some classes that I was running recently, and really the point was, is there a large enough demand to want to build an object thing, an app, that just solves that one little niche? I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe it was a waste of time. But I think there is enough demand on sound designers to make bleeps is a really common thing, I believe. And so maybe having a wee tool that just did bleeps would be useful. I mean, why not just use a synth? But there you go. That was my idea. Okay, have fun. Any questions, get in touch.